What's up, scrappy peeps? It's Adele from Inkie Quill, and I'm super excited to bring you my first video as part of the Scraptastic design team. And today I'm up with a challenge with Carol, and we have decided that the challenge for you is to make a layout using your kit title as the title of your layout. So the Scraptastic title, the kit that I got, was the Feels Like Home kit. And so these layouts, I actually make two, not in this video, but I make one to start off with. I'll get to that in a minute. The first one I make, the title is Feels Like Home, and I've decided to do an album just of layouts of the past, basically just to track my life and key moments, or important things like favorite foods at different times, or places I've lived, or music I liked. If you watched my September hip kit layout, there was a layout of all my favorite songs at the moment, so that will go in that album. So I thought, feels like home, I have to do a home. And I just thought this was brilliant to do one of the old houses that I used to live in. So this was our previous house, up the top there. You can see it up the top. And we only lived there for 6 months before the owners decided they wanted to sell. Always the way. And so they offered us month by month rent, but we didn't want that because if they sold it, we'd have to be out within the month. So we decided to find another place, and it turns out the place we're in now is even better. So to them. So what happened is this house was a strange bit of a layout, right? It was a good house. It was a good house because I only had to walk 20 meters to work. So that was really nice. But it was a bit of a strange layout, and the house we're in now has a much more cohesive layout, and it's bigger, and it's cheaper. So yay team. So here I'm just matting my photos on a range of papers. Some of them are exclusive Scraptastic ones, some are from the Pink Paisley Cedar Lane, and I cut out the center of that turquoisey one because I really like the flowers and I want to cut one of them out. So this is from the exclusive Scraptastic cut apart, and I decided to cut it into a tag. Oh, here we go. It's the love buns. A little peek of the love buns. They were keeping me company. During this video, if I ever just go blank for a while, it's because Frida kept headbutting my feet and then licking my toes. Now, you cannot scrap while a rabbit is furiously licking your toes for attention. You just can't do it. At the moment, while I'm recording this voiceover, Aaron, my husband, is lying on the lounge room floor with the bunnies on top of him. How you going, Aaron?
Yeah, really good.
Are they attacking you?
No, we're just snugs.
They're just snuggling. So I'm just using the stamp from the Ain't No Sunshine collection, actually, I think. Hang on, let me check. Oh, I can't check, I can't reach it. But it's a stamp set that I got this month, and I just added, I think it was I want to remember these moments, and a little house icon, and then just recorded down the bottom. So just added a little bit of journaling and bumped it up on some fun foam, some craft foam, just to give it a bit of, everything was quite rectangular, quite flat and straight. And I just wanted to bump this up a little bit. Frida, stop it. Frida has jumped into my Rascog trolley, by the way, and has stolen some of my plastic packaging that I use for the packaging technique, and is now running across the lounge room with it in her mouth. It's not yours, it's Mummy's. Sorry about that. She's stealing it. Oh, she's hopeless. Anywho, I wanted to use one of these gorgeous Heidi Swap little puffy speech bubbles, but I had to mount it on a bit of fun foam so that it was equal to that tag. So anywho, I'd love to know if you guys have done any layouts documenting where you've lived in the past. I think it's really important to note. I was looking through some of my parents' old photos about 6 months ago, and they were showing me photos of old houses they used to live in, and I just think that would be really nice for one day our kids to look back and see the houses that they lived in. Anyway, I forgot the story. So the top photo is the house when we lived in it, right? And they sold it a week later, and it went $100,000 over the asking price, and it went for a crazy, ridiculous amount, which it was not worth. A builder bought it and renovated it to what the bottom picture is, and completely gutted it like it was an absolute frame. And it was really handy that I work only 20 metres from the location of this house, because every day I parked outside it, and I got to follow the progress that the house made. And of course, Aaron and I, being the sticky beaks that we are, they had an open day when this house, it probably took, how long would you say it took to renovate? Probably like 10 months maybe? Yeah, about 10. Yeah, 9 or 10 months to renovate. He did it very quickly. And it was completely redone. It was extended and walls changed and everything changed. And so they had an open house. So we went because, you want to have a look at what it's like. And it was unrecognisable. You could not tell. I was so lost in the house. I could not remember where the kitchen was, and because every room had changed. Anywho, this is the layout all done. Head over to the Scraptastic Facebook group for more information on the challenge, as well as on their blog, and you can have a look at Carol's layout too. I can't wait to see it. I haven't seen it yet. Stay tuned for part number 2. It's not a peace sign, but it is part number 2, which I will do a Project Life spread with my leftover photos, and I'll upload that for you tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.